The great diamond heist detective Mia Carter had been with the NYPD for over a decade, but nothing prepared her for this call. The Caldwell diamond, one of the largest and most valuable diamonds in the world, had been stolen from a high-security jewelry store in Manhattan. The store, Harrison & Company, was known for its elite clientele and cutting-edge security. It was nearly impossible to penetrate, but someone had done the unthinkable. The most shocking part? The robbery had been executed without triggering a single alarm. Mia and her team arrived at the scene. The store was a fortress of glass and steel, but now it was eerily silent. The vault, once impenetrable, was open, its contents gone. The guards had been drugged and tied up in a small room. There were no signs of forced entry or witnesses. It was as if the thief had vanished. "Detective Carter, we have a problem," said Officer Simon. "We've reviewed the footage. The cameras were hacked." Mia's heart sank. Hacked? Who could do that? Whoever did this knew exactly what they were doing. "It's almost like they were inside the store before the heist," Simon continued. "One of the security guards mentioned seeing a woman leaving the scene, but we couldn't find any record of her." A woman? That was strange. Mia immediately began analyzing the footage that survived. The screen was filled with static until a blurry figure appeared, a woman dressed in black, her face hidden by a mask. "She knew where everything was," Mia muttered. "How could she know that?" Mia spent the next few hours tracking leads. The diamond, valued at $100 million, had vanished. The woman in the footage was nowhere to be found. But one lead stood out: Evelyn King, a former employee who had been fired months before the heist. She had been a high-ranking manager at Harrison & Company with intimate knowledge of the vault's security. Mia tracked Evelyn to a small apartment in Brooklyn, where she found her sitting on the couch, sipping tea. "You must be Detective Carter," Evelyn said with a cool smile. "I've been expecting you." Mia was taken aback. "Where is it, Evelyn?" she asked. Evelyn shrugged. "What makes you think I know where it is?" Mia stared at her. "You were the last person to have access to the vault. Your associate, he's gone missing. What happened to him?" Evelyn's smile faded. "You're not entirely wrong, Detective. I was part of the plan, but it wasn't just me. It was a group effort." Suddenly, everything clicked. Mia's pulse quickened. "Who else was involved?" Evelyn sighed, leaning back. "It was the inside man, my ex-fiancé, Daniel. He orchestrated the whole thing. He hacked the security system, disabled the alarms, and I helped him get in and out unnoticed." Mia's eyes widened. "You were working with him?" Evelyn nodded. "He promised me a life of luxury, Detective. But the thing is, I didn't know the real plan. I thought we were just stealing the diamond and selling it. But he had bigger plans. He planned to frame me." Mia's head spun. Daniel, Evelyn's ex-fiancé, had betrayed her. Now he was missing, just like the diamond. With Evelyn's reluctant help, Mia tracked down Daniel's whereabouts. The chase led them to an old warehouse on the outskirts of the city. Mia and her team surrounded the building, guns drawn. As they searched, they found something that stunned them. The diamond was there, glowing on a pedestal. And standing next to it was Daniel, but he wasn't alone. He had a suitcase full of cash, ready to disappear. "You're too late, Detective," Daniel sneered. "I'm already gone." But Mia had anticipated this. As Daniel reached for the suitcase, police swarmed the building. His escape plan was foiled. He was arrested, and the diamond was returned to its rightful owner. The case was closed. But as Mia sat reflecting on the events, she couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story, something deeper than a simple heist. Evelyn had been played, and while justice had been served, Mia wondered, how many others out there were willing to risk everything for the price of greed?